Once upon a time, in a lush green forest, there lived a hard-working ant and a lazy grasshopper. The ant worked diligently from dawn till dusk, preparing for the winter. Meanwhile, the grasshopper spent his days singing and dancing, enjoying the summer. "Ant, why are you working so hard?" the grasshopper asked with a laugh. "Grasshopper, we need to gather enough food before winter comes, or else we will starve," the ant replied. But the grasshopper ignored the ant's words and continued to sing under the summer sun. As summer reached its peak, the ants became even busier. The trees were full of leaves, and there was plenty of food to collect. The ants stored away as much as they could for the upcoming winter. Meanwhile, the grasshopper continued to enjoy his carefree days. "Grasshopper, if you help us now, you won't have to worry during winter," the ant advised again. However, the grasshopper still did not heed the ant's advice. "Why should I work now? It's such a beautiful summer." As summer began to wind down, the ant's storage was overflowing with food. On the other hand, the grasshopper had nothing saved. The leaves started to change color, and the nights grew cooler. "I should really start working," the grasshopper thought, but it seemed too late. Autumn arrived, and the ants worked even harder. They collected the last of the leaves and protected their eggs, readying themselves for winter. The grasshopper started to feel a bit worried. "Ant, is there still time for me to help?" the grasshopper asked. "Grasshopper, I'm not sure if we can help you now. You need to prepare on your own," the ant replied. Midway through autumn, the grasshopper began gathering food. But much time had already passed, and there was so much to collect. The grasshopper began to regret his idleness. "Why didn't I work during the summer?" the grasshopper muttered to himself. As autumn came to an end, the trees shed all their leaves, and the wind grew colder. The ants completed their final preparations and waited for winter. The grasshopper was still struggling to gather enough food. Winter finally arrived. Snow started to fall, and the forest became silent. The ants stayed warm in their homes, eating the food they had stored. Meanwhile, the grasshopper was cold and hungry. As winter deepened, the grasshopper's situation worsened. More snow fell, and food became scarcer. Desperate, the grasshopper decided to ask the ants for help. "Ant, please help me. I'm so hungry," the grasshopper cried. Hearing the grasshopper's plea, the ant felt compassion. "Grasshopper, we don't have much food, but we will share a little with you. But next summer, you must work with us," the ant said. The grasshopper, with tears of gratitude, accepted the food. "Thank you so much, ant. I promise to work hard next summer." Winter passed, and spring arrived. The forest came to life again, and all the animals prepared for a fresh start. The grasshopper resolved to work hard alongside the ants in the coming summer. "Now I understand. We must work hard to survive the winter," the grasshopper told the ant. "Yes, grasshopper. Together, we can have a happy winter," the ant responded with a smile. A new summer began, and the grasshopper worked diligently with the ants. They gathered leaves and stored food, sweating under the hot sun. The grasshopper learned the value of preparation. "Now, I feel like a true friend," the grasshopper said, smiling. "Indeed, grasshopper. Working together makes us stronger," the ant replied. Winter came again, but this time, the grasshopper stayed warm and well-fed in the ant's home. He no longer had to endure a cold and hungry winter. "Ant, thank you so much for helping me," the grasshopper said. "Grasshopper, we are true friends now. Preparing and working together is the key to happiness," the ant replied. And so, they spent the winter happily, looking forward to the next summer. They never forgot the lessons they learned and always worked together. Through their mutual help and cooperation, the ant and the grasshopper lived a better life. This story teaches us the importance of preparation and teamwork. It also shows how working with friends brings great joy. May you all, like the ant and the grasshopper, cooperate with your friends and prepare wisely for the future.